No one's going to knock on your door at the end of the night and say, hey, here's an Oscar for cooking every evening. No one's going to do that. The mess will be there tomorrow, but your sanity might not be. And I know which one I would choose. Hey loves, I feel like we're so used to seeing perfect routines on social media, home cooked meals, spotless houses, kids in bed by 7:30, but we rarely get to see relatable content that reflects what real moms go through on a daily basis. So whilst I was scrolling through the streets of social media the other day, I was actually happy and excited when I stumbled onto this video I'm about to play for you in a few seconds. And it was so nice to see a video like this. It was so refreshing because I felt like it was content I could relate to. I'll be showing you two videos and I felt like both of these videos were videos that me as a mum could relate to, and it was really nice to see something different and more realistic on social media. In this video that I'm about to play, we see a mom sharing a real unfiltered evening of her life, one where she chooses the easier option in order to avoid burnout. And honestly, it's so refreshing and I'm here for it. From dinner straight from the oven to skipping bath time, she's making choices where she prioritizes her peace. So we're going to watch a video, and after watching the video, I'll be breaking it down step by step, and I'll be talking to you and telling you why nights like this are not only okay, but they are necessary. Let's get into it.
Pizza! Pizza! Yeah. Oh, too cold. Should we put it in the oven? Does she? Stay there.
Let's give us the pool.
Hold on, Blakey. Hold on.
Yeah, be cool.
Your drink.
Pajamas? Oh, these are pajamas.
You.
We see in this video is her choice of dinner. She chooses pizza. Look, here she's choosing convenience over perfection. A home cooked meal is great. Look, I love to cook. It's great to have home cooked meals on some night. However, it's about feeding our kids in the easiest possible way. And guess what? They're still fed. Mom burnout happens when we feel like everything must be done the right way. But really and truly, there's no award for cooking from scratch. No one's going to knock on your door at the end of the night and say, hey, here's an Oscar for cooking every evening. No one's going to do that. What I do in my home is 2 days out of the week, I make convenient choices. So on one of the nights, it would be chips with, it could be chicken nuggets with pizza. We alternate what we have it with, or fish. And on the other night, on the second night, it would be a home-cooked meal that's very quick to prepare. At the end of the day, it's all about just feeding our kids. And on some nights, it's about choosing convenience. The takeaway here is convenience doesn't mean failure. It means survival. Convenience doesn't mean failure. It means survival. And while scrolling through social media the other day, I saw another mom depict this so well. And I'm just going to play that video very quickly just to buttress this point further.
Plate dinner with me for my middle class family of 7. I already know what the first comment on this video is going to be. Take out again. Yes, take out again. Because we just left the Marty Wall, and who wants to cook after grocery shopping? Nobody. Nobody wants to cook after grocery shopping. Unless you just like to cook, and then props to you because you're better than me. My kids love McDonald's barbecue sauce. Hey, no fighting in there, please. It's both of y'all. All right, enough. 2 of my kids got the $5 meals with a McDouble and chicken nuggets. It also comes with fries. Emerson insisted on a 10-piece chicken nugget. and she'll probably eat every single one. The teenager got a double quarter pounder with cheese combo, for which I forgot to tell them no onions on, so let's fix that real quick. He'll never know. Shh, don't tell him. My 3-year-old got a cheeseburger Happy Meal with apple slices and fries. World War III's going down in my living room, y'all. Ooh, bonus apples, okay. Cool. We'll give those to him, and then we'll give him some chicken nuggets. Then we will have zero fighting, hopefully. I know I've been slacking a little on the cooking content, you guys. I promise I have been filming it. We just went out of town for the weekend. The hubby and I got away for Valentine's Day, so I haven't gotten around to editing many videos. Bear with me as I get back into the swing of things. Content is coming. I'm going to give them each a little cup of grapes. And I'll just throw some in with the boys' apples. And that's dinner. Y'all come eat.
Okay.
Just like the previous video, we see a mom who chooses convenience once again over perfection. She explains in that video that she's just been food shopping, grocery shopping with her family. One, I want to give her props for going food shopping with her kids. Because one thing about me, I would not go to the supermarkets with my kids. We do home delivery. So going to the supermarkets with kids, that's already stressful in itself. And imagine coming back. You not only have to get the kids out of the car, settle them, you also have to unpack and put everything away. That in itself is a lot of stress. So rather than her taking on that stress and getting burnt out, she chooses the easier option, convenience. The first thing she says in that video is, oh, I know what a lot of people are going to say. They're going to judge me because we're having takeaway. And it's so unfortunate because this judgment, 100% I'm sure, is coming from mum. The majority of it is coming from mums, which is a shame because we should all be able to relate to this. We know those evenings that we're just tired. It's important that we go for convenience. And you hear it later down in the video. She says that food content is coming. I went on to check this lady's content later on, and I can see that she actually cooks from scratch. She cooks lovely home-cooked meals for her children, but on this particular night, she chose convenience. So it's okay to choose convenience. Convenience doesn't mean failure, it means survival. The second thing we see her do is giving her kids the iPads, and here what she's doing is embracing rest for everyone. I really don't know where this has come from, but society has somehow demonized screen time for kids. And honestly, screen time is all about balance. It's about striking a balance. Let's be real, sometimes the best way for everyone to wind down is just for the kids to have a bit of screen time whilst you get on with other things. In that video, we could see the mom had like 1,000,001 things to do, like we do as moms. In order for her to attend to the baby, she's got a baby and 2 toddlers, but in order for her to attend to the baby, she gives the kids the iPads just so that they can get on. There can be a little bit of silence while she does baby's milk, puts clothes in a washing machine, and just gets herself together. We see that whilst the 2 boys are chilling, they're relaxing, whilst they're watching the iPad, she's able to feed baby. It just allows her to have some free time to herself to get on with other things. Honestly, I've had friends who are so nervous to talk about how much screen time they give to their kids just because of fear of them being judged. But really and truly, screen time isn't bad. As long as it's done in moderation, it can be a tool for rest and survival. And it really doesn't make you a bad mom by giving your kids screen time. It doesn't at all. The next thing we see her do is skipping bath time. Here she's challenging unnecessary routines. Okay, who actually made the rule that kids need a bath every single night? Unless they're covered in mud and jumping in muddy puddles the whole day like Peppa Pig, skipping a bath won't hurt. It really won't hurt. But do you know what would hurt? What would actually hurt is a mum running on empty because she feels she has to stick to routines no matter what. I'll repeat that again. What will hurt is a mum who is running on empty because she feels she has to stick to routines no matter what. The takeaway from this is that prioritizing your energy over unnecessary tasks is smart parenting. Prioritizing your energy over unnecessary tasks is smart parenting. The next thing that we see her do is wearing pajamas downstairs. And here she's making life easier for herself. Because what's the point of her dragging, tired kids upstairs, including herself being tired, in order to chain them when they can just wear the pajamas downstairs? We're allowed to make life easier for ourselves, moms. We really are. Motherhood is so hard. Like, it's hard enough. Even for me, like on Fridays, my kids know that once they come back from school, it's straight into the pajamas. We're having a restful evening and we're just going with the flow. I love not having to always follow routines for like 2 nights of the week, so Friday and Saturday night. I just let my energy drive me. The takeaway from this is that flexibility in our routines, it makes life smooth for everyone. There's really no need for rigidity. The next thing that we see her do is make a decision that tidying up can wait. This is the mindset shift that mums need. Oftentimes on social media, I always see, oh, reset my house with me, my evening reset routine, etc. And this is when moms reset their living room, clean up the kitchen, clean up the living room so it's ready for the next day. This is great. However, a messy living room at night doesn't mean failure. It means you chose rest over stress. Society tells moms that a good mom always keeps a perfect house, but that's just unrealistic. If it's between cleaning and resting and you are tired, please, mom, rest. Please rest. The takeaway here is that the mess will be there tomorrow, but your sanity might not be. I'll repeat that again for the people at the back. The mess will be there tomorrow, but your sanity might not be. And I know which one I would choose. The next thing we see her do is that she chooses to let her oldest stay up. Here she chooses flexibility over rigidity. You see, not every night has to be strict bedtimes and routines. Some nights, bending the rules a little creates core memories. Some of the core memories I remember from childhood is when rules were broken, routines were flexible, and those are the memories that I remember. On Fridays, every Friday night and Saturday, my daughter knows that's a night where she gets to stay up and we're not following routines. She knows it's the night where she will get to have popcorn, watch a movie, have a hot chocolate with whipped cream and marshmallows. It's a treat for her. When she wakes up, she's excited for the day. On Friday, she said, "Mommy, it's Friday." She knows it's the weekend and her eyes just brightens up and it brings me joy. To me, it's just so important that I'm creating these core memories that excites her. The takeaway here, moms, is that a relaxed night every now and then, it won't ruin your kids, but strict routines at all costs might ruin your peace. And the final thing we see her do in this video, which I absolutely love, is that she orders herself a takeaway because she deserves to enjoy her evening too. You see, self-care is so important for us as mothers. It's important for us to have self-care without feeling any guilt. Because after taking care of everyone else, this mom orders a takeaway for herself and she deserves it. As moms, I feel like we're constantly putting ourselves last. We're always caring for other people. But I've come to realize, guys, that self-care isn't you being selfish, it's survival. I'm on my fourth child, and that's when I've come to this realization. It's okay to take some time out for yourself. Honestly, I feel like as a society, we need to normalize the idea that moms are allowed to enjoy something just for themselves without feeling guilt. It's okay for you to order yourself that takeaway. It's okay for you to have that chocolate in peace or have that drink in peace without any child, mommy. It's okay. Please don't feel guilty. And the takeaway here, no pun intended, the takeaway here is that a well-fed, rested mom is a better mom. Self-care isn't optional. It's not optional. It's necessary for moms. Here's the truth. Nights like this are not lazy. They are necessary. Social media glorifies the perfect mum, but real mums need shortcuts, breaks, and nights off. Just like this video goes to highlight. Motherhood is not a performance. Mum burnout happens when we hold ourselves to impossible standards, perfect meals, perfect routines, a spotless house, and no breaks. So let's talk. Have you ever had a night like this? Or do you feel guilty when you take shortcuts? Drop a comment below because I want to hear your thoughts. And if this video spoke to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with another mum who needs to hear this. Thank you. Bye.